So you go shopping, you grab some makeup, and on the back of the bottle you just picked up, there's a stamp that reads cruelty free. So naturally, you go,
Oh, green stamp with bunny, leaf and earth. It must be good for the environment. Nah, it's better than good. It's like planting trees again, or like a whole forest, or like rain in Africa. No, it is like Katy Perry kissing the earth and rejuvenating life.
or just how normal people say it, generally good for the environment, right? Actually, not really. It is no doubt that these products are sustainable, but not to the extent that we think it is. And that's why the title, Are Sustainable Products a Scam? But obviously, that was clickbait. They're not a scam. We are just explaining stuff. I mean, think about it. The new foundation you bought couldn't have single handedly been sustainable for the environment, not use animal essences, and also not be tested on any animals, right? That's why there are different designations for green products. Number one, cruelty free. The one with the bunny stamp. These products are tested on animals before being sold to the masses to make sure that it won't cause problems. Wait, so then how are these products tested then? To keep it cruelty free, these products are tested in labs through something called the in vitro method. In the least scientific explanation possible, scientists pretty much grow cell cultures to mimic human skin or organs based on actual human cells. So they tested on fake human skin. Another new thing is 3D bioprinting skin, which is way more accurate compared to the 2D in vitro testing. Fun fact, L'Oreal has started to do this. And then, of course, there are some people who just volunteer to be tested on. So then, what's the problem? Even though these products are labeled as cruelty free, it only applies to the finished product. The individual ingredients could have still been tested on animals. Luckily, animal testing is banned or close to being banned in most countries such as the European Union, India, New Zealand, etc. But it's still going on in
China, America.
If you're looking for a product that is not even remotely related to animals, we would come to our next category, vegan products. Now, vegan cosmetics categorize products that do not contain any animal-derived essences, such as gelatin, cholesterol, collagen, or even byproducts like honey, beeswax, or milk. Yeah, it's as boring as vegan food is. While most of the ingredients are safe for the environment, it is only safe comparatively. One of the elements that vegan products often ends up using is palm oil. I literally cannot even emphasize how bad palm oil is for the environment, y'all. We'll make a new video on this. Watch it. So if not palm oil, vegan products often use shea butters, however you say it, and plant oils which carry the risk of overharvesting, soil exhaustion, and deforestation. Then there's hyaluronic acid. Even though this is safer since it is not produced by animal extraction, it is produced through a process known as bacterial fermentation, and that requires significant amount of energy and resources. And the disposal of its byproducts can pose environmental hazards if not managed properly. But yeah, out of everything else in the market, this is probably your safest bet for the environment. But now, if you really, really, really care about the environment, there is a third and final branch, eco-friendly. As the name suggests, these are products that have been made without messing up the earth and plundering its resources. They rely on recyclable packaging materials, upcycling ingredients, and refillable packaging. But just like the others, being eco-friendly doesn't mean that the product is cruelty-free or even vegan. If you guys have seen the images of a dustbin or the 3 green arrows on your products, that means they are part of the EPR policy. That is an approach to make producers responsible for the entire life cycle of their products, especially the take-back, recycling, and final disposal. For example, the brand M Caffeine, they brand themselves to be zero plastic. If you want to know if the product you're using is legit green or not, look out for these certifications. The point is that there's massive greenwashing that's happening in our generation. A lot of flashy and selective advertising is actually leading to incomplete knowledge about products we are using. And hey, if you care about the planet, which you should, like, share, and subscribe, and spread more information about green products with